Don't fuck with a witch.
Hello everyone and welcome back for more Let's Play Bayonetta. In the last episode we took on the Angel's Metropolis, and I'm just going to preface this by saying Elgato software is shit and I had to re-record the last episode. Well, the chapter that I did in the last episode. So now, no actually, it buggered up on this episode. So let's hope it doesn't do it again. Otherwise I will be really pissed off. And if it does, you'll know. Because I'll be really pissed off. So, let's get started with Chapter 2, Vigrid, City of Deja Vu. Hey, that kinda rhymed. I'm sick of watching this next cutscene over and over.
Fancy bumping into you here. Out to find some answers about your past, are we?
You've quite the familiar face, and using the same powers. But you'll have to forgive me. Do we know each other?
Same powers? Don't make me laugh. Your little dip in that lake has left you a bit rusty.
I've been high and dry for 20 years now. The only rust on me is from the lack of any real challenge. Perhaps you're up for the task.
You've already disappointed me. This is a moment I've long desired. But you've forgotten your destiny and wasted the past 20 years.
You're right. I do seem to be having trouble remembering things of late. Would you be so kind as to take it from the top?
2 overseers, the eyes of the world. They are the power behind everything.
John, as heir to the clan, the time has come for you to prove your right to fight under the Umbran name. You may select opponents of your choice.
Then allow me to face the outcast.
None! Healing Kiadagat! The child is of impure blood. Challenging her would be a violation of our tenets of faith.
It would not be the first time we faced each other.
Kiard?
Will you face me in this hallowed arena?
Well, if I must. But I pray you've got a little something for me in return. You know, I'm very fond of stuffed animals.
Yeah! Yeah!
Okay, something about that woman Jean. We've kind of come across her before. like we have actually. But she is an absolute bitch to fight, because she blocks almost all of our attacks, thus breaking our combo, and we can't really hit her. So some trivia about Jean. Her bust size is pretty small in some cases, because, you know, some things about her were changed due to her concept art. No, I will not disappear, bitch. Please, just kill her already. She's already enough of a bitch as it is. Thank you. What do we get for that? Pure platinum. Oh yeah. Thank you, game. Okay, so yet again about Jean's bust size. It was changed to look a bit more like her concept art, which I find okay, but like in that cutscene it seemed normal enough, right? Also, we got a broken witch art from that statue there, and we got a full one. So yes. Also, the combo points for this verse is kind of big. I think it's at least 1,000 in total that you need, which I don't think I'm gonna get at all. Also, the time is pretty bad as well for this, so make sure you get some witch time combo points and enraged enemies as well, because it's annoying, this verse. Come on. Ugh, I'm gonna fail this. Well, that is not a pure platinum, but it is in fact a platinum, and I was so close to the pure platinum combo rank. Anyway, let's just go down here. It's gonna be a cutscene where the moon goes in. Spoilers. But you know, I've had like several failed recordings of this episode, and I just want this one to be over and done with as quick as possible, because I had to go through the entire game again and I failed to get pure platinum on that. But really, I just want this episode to be over and done with, so really, again, I don't care about the ranks. As long as my capture card software doesn't fuck up, then I'll be fine. Okay. So, you may have noticed that there is a bit of inconsistency. That's because I had to restart the game again. So, let's have a bit of a rant about how the capture card software is a dick. It was around this part where it actually buggered up, so let's hope it doesn't do it again. There's a broken witch art in that little alcove, and it kept avoiding me during my other playthroughs of the game. And yes, it was very frustrating when I was just looking for just one more broken witch art, and it turned out to be in there. So yeah, pretty bad. Also, there's something very special about this plaza here. There are 3 phones in this plaza that act as cheat phones, and oh boy, they're amazing. But let's just go and trigger this next cutscene.
Do you believe in fate? fate brought us here together, and it will never tear us apart. Sayonara. Fleur de Ciré eau de parfum. Such a wonderful floral bouquet. With its subtle hints of rosemary. You know, in the language of flowers, rosemary equates to remembrance. Which doesn't quite equate to you, now does it? Bayonetta. Shit! Will you stop that?
That little bug on Enzo was a nice touch. Seeing you here, I suppose it wasn't the only one. You've certainly bloomed, haven't you, my little Cheshire puss?
I'm not your pet. The name is Luca. A name you better remember. Shit! Damn it! Wait! You can't just run away from me like that! I know what I saw that day! I know all about your kind. Sure, my colleagues laugh at me for chasing fairy tales, amongst other things. But I know they're real. I know the truth. The smell. The same smell that clung to the air the day my father was murdered. Which means I'm right on your doorstep, Bayonetta.
I'll let you in on a little secret, Cheshire.
The name is Luca.
You need to hone your sense of smell, my dear.
There's no rosemary in the perfume. After all, rosemary's a demon repellent.
There was the .ts file, which... Ugh. Take two! Okay. There was a .ts file that gets made in the Elgato Game Capture Library. And that was also missing after the crash. And it's just the most annoying thing when a capture card software decides to just go, oh, I'm just going to stop working and just piss the player off. That happens all the time with me. It doesn't matter what I'm recording, it always does it. So it really doesn't matter what I'm recording. It always does it. So basically, what I am going to have to do in the future is just make sure I record in 20-minute increments. Now, this is annoying since I have done that before with, like, recording Luigi's Mansion 2, for instance. Because I used to use Bandicam for a time. Remember that? I absolutely loved playing Luigi's Mansion 2. It was one of my best games. Kiss that. Of course. And I'm just going to use a torture attack on you. In which time, completely. And I'm just going to use that on that guy, get a large chunk of his health out. Smashing! Smashing! Whoa! Okay. So yet again, I'm not really planning on upgrading my PC yet. But it might be something to do with my PC being a laptop, for instance. So around about here is where it actually buggered up. And it was really annoying. Because I just wanted to record some Bayonetta, people. Is that too much to ask? Alright, this cutscene here is where it buggered up.
You only run away so fast because you've got something to run from. Me! But you can't escape me forever.
Okay. Didn't bugger up that time. I got a pure platinum while ranting of how shit my capture software is. Yay. Okay. I am still keeping an eye on it though. It's on the corner of my eye. Okay, there's going to be a tram coming through here, and you can actually get hit by that if you're too fast for it. So you basically can't say to the tram, you're too slow. But let's just go down the path. Oh shit. Alright, we've got a new enemy introduction here. This is an enchant. Very enchanting, aren't they? Haha puns, but be careful when you go out of that cutscene because you'll be met with an attack. So you're not going to want to do that. It's also nice to get some Tetsu angles in. I absolutely love that technique. Okay, 20 minutes in to this episode, and it still hasn't buggered up, so thank you very much. Alright, there is another Alfheim here to be done. So, crap. So let's just do that. Crap. Can't even get up there. Get up there, Bayo. Get up there. Get up there. Please. Thank you. Alright, this Alfheim is pretty simple. All you need to do is just defeat all the enemies. Which is pretty demanding. So let's just make sure that guy doesn't get his protection and just defeat that enchant as soon as it spawns in. There's also another enchant here, which is a very annoying piece of shit. So let's just defeat that. And for some reason, I triggered the punch thing, so that's good. Boom! The end! And that guy's just gonna not charge at us because I saw it just off screen. Also, something else about the combo system. Your multiplier adds like 1.1 every 100 points that you get. So it's pretty good to use Wicked Weaves and stuff like that. Also, like, I've had many attempts at this, which is very bad. I want to get you for your angel weapon. So thank you very much for giving me it. So let's just boom, 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 boom. You died. You all died. And use the last one on that guy. And that guy's going to create a golden pool, which I kind of get is very annoying. Use a torture attack on this guy. Get his bow. Oh shit. And then die, 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 die. More Reaper impressions that aren't really Reaper impressions. And my combo broke, but hopefully I've got enough combo points accumulated. And then this guy's gonna decide to spawn in. It's also good to get weighted weaves a lot on this guy because he is a big douche. And die. Thank you. You want to touch me? Well, no you can't. After that we get a broken witch heart. So thank you very much. Wow. 500,000 combo points. Love that. Alright, after that, we've got another verse to do. And then 2 more Alfheims after this. So, go into this verse, and then just beat shit up. Also, when the enchants are flaming, they're about to attack you. So, be careful not to get hit, okay? Because they can just come suddenly off screen like that guy almost did. And hello there. There's another one. Smashing! Or taste this. Or kiss this. And then taste the samples. And then just bullet climax. I don't really use bullet climax all that often because it's just something that I don't really like using. Yeah, it can help you aim better and stuff like that, but nah. I don't prefer using it over anything else. So now, we're in witch time, and kick attacks do a lot more damage. That's something to note. Alright, that guy's dead. So close, as Bayonetta would say when activating witch time in Bayonetta 2. And then just defeat this guy with his friend's weapon and climax. And we activated it in witch time. That's awesome. Here's Gamora! I didn't really mention his name in the last episode, did I? Well, Gamora. It's actually pretty cute. There's actually a bit of cute concept art of Bayonetta treating him like a pet dog or something. It's very cute. I'll probably find it and put it up on the screen. And then after that, we get another Angelic Hymns Gold LP. Which I'm actually going to redeem before going into the next few Alfheims. So going across here. Wait, is there another item there? Wait, what? What? That guy didn't drop his item. I wanted to do the other verse first, before heading off. Oh well, let's just do it now. And then drop off at the gates of hell. Smashing! And then get a torture attack in. Make sure that guy doesn't hit us. I'm getting the timing down pretty well on that guy's attack. Can this thing just hit, please? Thank you. And have another bullet climax for your incompetence, should I say. And then that's that done. And we broke open a Umbran resting place for that broken moon pearl there. Thank you for finally deciding to show up. And there's a broken witch heart hiding in this tree. So yeah. Now before we progress any further, let's just drop off in the gates of hell, like I said before, and redeem that golden LP. And we get the Sharaba from that. I'm not going to be showing any of the cutscenes for that anymore because it's just a piece of shit. And I'm going to get the Gaze of Despair, which actually helps you get more combo points from enraged enemies. Enraged enemies and witch time combo points are the bomb. You get a lot of combo points for using witch time and having enraged enemies. And I used to think that enraged enemies give you less witch time. I think that's only in certain situations. I'm not too sure on that. But the next Alfheim, I'm going to backtrack a bit further because there's an Alfheim there and I'm not going to do that quite yet. But this next one, I dread doing, and it takes all the energy out of me. And, you know, Game Capture HD, doing that to me is the same thing. It takes a lot of energy out of me. Alright, so this Alfheim is using torture attacks. You have to do 6 torture attacks and beat everything up. It's pretty simple but hard at the same time. Sometimes impossible. It depends on your skill level. Also, I like to have the impact of like killing enemies when they're about to attack me. So it's pretty simple. All you need to do is just get witch time and do a long taunt. That way you get 4 magic orbs per, like, I don't want to taunt that. I want to taunt you, thank you. So from here on out I'm going to speed it up because it's very simple to do. All you need to do is just get 3 torture attacks from the first wave, and then rinse and repeat. I'm pretty close to other enemies. Okay, so that's the 4th torture attack. And let's just fill up my magic. You can also go over the limit of torture attacks, which is pretty cool, which I like. There we go. That's done. You cannot touch. Excuse me, game? What was wrong with that? Nothing was wrong with that, man. Game! I think it's Nintendo Capri's son that says it. Game! Well, with that fuckery over and done with. Maybe I don't have enough magic in my magic limit or something, but when I've got a weapon that completely breaks the game, I'll go back to this chapter. And holy crap. We're not going to get it quite yet, but I'll talk about it after this Alfheim. This Alfheim is a limited kicks and punches Alfheim, in which the reason why I got the Shuraba first, I'll equip the Gaze of Despair as well, and I'll just enrage this guy, then charge up. And yeah, this is how you fail the Alfheim, by the way. You use up all the kicks and punches. I just wanted to show that off first. And now for the real thing. Limited kicks and punches, let's go. Basically you want to enrage him first and get some nice little things in, and then start a charge on the Shuraba, and then do the punch kick punch with the Shuraba, and then charge one up, and then use a Tetsu Sanko with that. And I failed again. In fact, I'm gonna unequip the Gaze of Despair because I think it's making the enemy's defenses go a little bit higher. So, what you want to do is just taunt. Not do that. Charge up on the Shuraba. And then kick and punch afterwards. And then rinse and repeat. And then do the other two with the Wicked Slice. And I don't know what that means, Well, I don't know what it says, but it means something along the lines of, "You're 10 years too early to fight me," or something. It's from another game that Platinum had some involvement in, I don't know. But we get another Broken Moon Pearl for that. Okay. At least we got pure Platinum on that. Kind of makes up for that gold, I guess, from the other Alfheim. But something I want to show off with the Shuraba. If you hold down the lock-on button, she'll start to charge it up. Charge it up. Once it reaches that, sword laser. Yeah, I love it. But it's not very good to do when you've got a lot of enemies nearby because they can attack you and ruin the charge. But anyway, that's just about gonna do it for most of this episode. And you would normally be required to get witch time to do this, but I've got my ways, people. All you need to do is just double jump and then multiple dodge. I've just cheesed that for you. Also, coming up is another Umbran Crow, which we're going to get. Damn. Second attempt. There we go. And now there's going to be another cutscene to watch.
Who's there? You've played enough hide and seek, my scurrying little friend. Just a child? What are you doing running around Vigrid? You're certainly not dressed in your Sunday best.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words,
well, we've got this guy to fight now, and he's a bit of a dick. Like that. At this point, I'm not at all caring much for that. Because he's just damaged us, and that's fun, isn't it? Having a bit of fun there, being a dick. Also, any wicked weave with the Shuraba is very powerful, so I would try and use it as much as you can. Even if it's the Tetsusanko, because it's just amazing. And that fight is already over. If it wasn't for the damage, we would have gotten a pure platinum, hopefully. Because I know the combo rank is pretty high on that. Oh, we got a platinum. Nice. And yes, capture software didn't fuck up. Thank you. We've still got a platinum at least.
I should have been a pole dancer.
Yes, you should have. Emma got another angel attack, but no. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, and if you want to see more of my content, subscribe to join the moose today. And I'll see you guys then. And the whole city's on fire. In the burning ground. I will see you all in that episode. And yeah, I created a backup file this time, you see? Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys then.